Tell me you're trying to cure a 7-year ache. See what else your old heart can take. The boys say, when's he gonna give us some room? The girls say, God, I hope it comes back soon.
Hello everybody, this is Tony from 6 String Country, back for another lesson. And today we're going to look at 7-Year Ache, which is a fantastic song by Rosanne. It's off her record of the same name, 7-Year Ache. She also wrote the song. And look it up on Wikipedia. I mean, the people that played on this record are just legends. For example, we have Albert Lee, Rodney Crowell playing guitars on this record, along with a bunch of other really household names in terms of Nashville studio people. So it's a fun one, and we're going to do a couple different things. The acoustic part, as heard on the recording, is pretty straightforward. Key of C chords, basic strumming. I'm also going to show you what I just did in this intro. We get a lot of requests for how to kind of adapt a song to a solo acoustic and vocal performance. So I'll run through that and a couple other tricks we can use when the singing's not happening. If you're just playing with your voice and an acoustic guitar. And then on the electric, we've really got a lot. Stuff like and then we've got a pedal steel solo that we can really come pretty close to mimicking on the electric guitar as well. So even though it's somewhat of a stripped down arrangement or a stripped down song compared to some of the other things we cover on the site, there's really a lot of nice guitar work. We're also doing a bass lesson that has some fantastic bass work that we can dig into. So grab the appropriate guitar and let's jump in. All right, folks, on this one for the acoustic guitar, we're using key of C chords, and we're using just about all of them except for maybe like a B diminished isn't really in there. But other than that, we're kind of hitting them all. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. We've got the chord diagrams and plenty of other lessons on how to play these chords. These are cowboy chords for the most part. This is a C, starting on the 3rd fret of A, then 2 open, 1 open, and then an A minor. So you're just moving that one finger, open A, 2, 2, 1 open. And then I'm going to play this form of a G. There's a lot of ways to play a G. Feel free to play your favorite. 3rd fret of low E. I'm going to mute that A with the same finger. Open, 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 3rd fret. You can also play it like this. Or like this. Okay, but I'm going to choose to play it like this. So it sounds best to me. We have D minors. Open D string, 2, 3, 1. E minors. Open low E string, 2, 2, open, open, open. F bar chord, again, lots of ways to play an F. I like the full bar chord here, which is just barring that 1st fret. And then on the A string, 2, 2, 3. But if that gives you trouble, try this F, which is just the top 4 strings, 3, 2, 1, 1. And you could even do something like that. If you really hate even barring that, you could go 2, 3, 1, 3. Okay, so there's some options for you. That's the chords we're working with, and there's 3 progressions to the song, and then we'll have it, because the strumming's just down ups the whole time. Okay, but we're not doing no, no, we're not going to stay away from that. To get the sound to feel right, we want something more like. Okay, so down, up, 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 down, up. You're aiming at the low strings, then the high strings. A little bit of an accent on the high strings. To A minor, this is the intro. To the G chord. All right, hello everybody, this is Tony from 6 String Country. We're going to go over the electric guitar lesson for 7 Year Ache by Rosanne Cash. On that studio recording, it's pretty sparse and it's kind of hard to tell if the electric guitar is really just doing like a single note. So you have the option, if you're with the whole band and you've got a great synth player that can cover that whole synth part, you could just play the bass part of the bass note in what I'm showing you here. But if you type in 7 Year Ache live 1987, this video should pop up. It's Rosanne Cash playing this song live with her band. And the guitar player is doing what I'm doing here live with her. It's kind of covering that synth part and the electric guitar part. It's a nice little part, and it's just a good theory scales exercise, because this is all C diatonic. We have octaves here, and then we have thirds, the C to the E, the third of the C chord, and if you want to go the low C to this E, that's a 10th, right? And we're just working this down the scale. Then we go up here. All right, so all we're doing there is 3rd fret of A, which is a C note, and then 5th fret of G, 5th fret of B, and I'm picking this the bass note in here, and I'm clucking the G and the B string all at the same time. For tone, I've got this on my middle pickup. I just like how that sounds. I've got a little chorus on there, a little delay, and a little reverb. Okay, then we're moving down here, which is 2, 4, 3, excuse me. And then this A minor kind of shapy thing, which is open A string, 2, 1. And then it moves back up. Back up. And then you're going back to this 2nd fret position, open A, and then 3rd fret of the low E string with open G and B strings. And then go back to that same finger position for the A minor. Back to the 2nd fret position, then all the way up to fret 5 on the A string, same shape. Up 2 frets. And then up to 8, 10, and 10. And then slide into that. And then we're down here to follow the melody.
Trying to get you home. Just tell him you're trying to cure a 7-year ache. See what else your own heart can take. The boys say, when's he gonna give us some room? But the girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon. Just tell him you're trying to cure a 7-year ache.